to the Sad Dads Club podcast. Here's everybody's favorite sad dads, Jim and Foo.
Ulanzi or no Ulanzi?
There's still no hashtag no sponsors.
Well, sorry, we missed another week last week. I mean,
it was our own private celebration for season 8.
Well, it's just,
And private celebration, I mean, it was just me.
Well, I mean, we talked about this a couple weeks ago. We've missed a few shows. We hadn't previously really missed any.
No.
We've missed a few shows this week. We're not going to every other week. It's just this is how life is happening for us.
Something happened this year.
All the birthdays lined up and shit.
Very weird.
I know. Very strange.
We got 7 years in.
Yeah.
And in less than 10 months, we have probably tripled missed episodes. It didn't even take us a year to get there.
Yeah.
It didn't even take us a year.
I had somebody ask me, where's the show on whatever day? I'm like, yeah, wait, it didn't happen.
Hey, man. I'm so sorry.
Sorry about that free show for you.
Yeah.
But we're going to miss another one because I won't be around on the week of Thanksgiving.
Right.
So that's coming up. So get your expectations ready for the fact that there will not be a Thanksgiving show this year.
Just have an extra turkey leg and call it a day.
Yeah.
Or replay one.
Yeah.
Fucking.
So that's out of the way.
That's the Sad Dads Club podcast episode. I don't even know.
It's Wednesday. That's all I'm.
Yeah. If you're here, congratulations, you found it. And we didn't lose you.
Yeah. I haven't looked at the stats or the subscription numbers or anything, but I don't think we've lost anybody.
If it means anything, like on our drive down to Disneyland, which is where I was, we were traveling with one of the band moms, a surrogate band wife for me and Venus, and I had queued up. She's a teacher out of Rio Linda. So I had queued up the 2 episodes where we talked about the school board meeting.
Oh, yeah.
So I just had timestamps of the 2. That's a small hover of a little gnat thing right here.
I'm telling you, they're coming for me, bro.
I had queued up those 2 episodes just one where we talked about the meeting, and then the episode 2 after it, or 1 after it, where we reread the speech or whatever that I would have said.
Yeah.
It was interesting to get like a teacher's perspective on that, as I'm sure like Shan has with you when you've talked about what we talked about.
I don't talk about school stuff with her.
Ever. Anyway, at least someone listened in the off week.
Yeah.
So that was where I was. I went to what was Xander's they didn't perform in Disneyland.
Where did they perform?
They didn't perform anywhere. They went to Long Beach.
Oh, that's right.
And they had 2. So my son, outside of him saying that he talked about little stories about the experience, the details about who it was like scant. But he got collegiate level instruction from he's low brass, so he got an experience from other collegiate students in, I think there was a concert. There were 2 styles of bands so the students got instruction from, and they got to play their instruments alongside and see them.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Play. So this last, what they still call fall tour, but previously it involved them being able to march in Disneyland. That, if you're in any sort of booster program, or you're tied to dance or any of the arts, music, marching, whatever, jazz, of some of the high school programs that go to do these things at Disneyland, it is now very cost prohibitive to participate.
Yep.
Disneyland, while you would think would not make it a huge paywall.
Yep.
It is. And if you're involved in any of those programs, you know that the cost to allow your kids to go and play at Disneyland, whether it's marching or on one of the stages, it's expensive. And Disneyland is getting plenty of parents or family members or friends that come to see their kids or adjacent friends play in these places. You would think that they would accept that there's some aggregate cost revenue for them, and they would truncate some of the stuff, but the kids get discounts on tickets, and then they have to pay to play,
to participate.
It is not anyway. So this year, what they did is they wrapped it into a 1 day in Disneyland, like a soup to nuts,
which I assume is like maybe they were getting like bulk tickets or whatever.
Yeah,
so it's very slightly cheaper.
Yeah, I don't know the percentage, but I bet.
But it wasn't through like an event. Like Melly used to dance with Dance the Magic, and Dance the Magic was an on-stage performance, and you did the parade, and you got sort of discounted tickets, but it wasn't heavily discounted tickets. And then even then, those number of tickets that you could buy that were discounted were very limited. So if extra people wanted to go, you had to buy full tickets for them, right?
I think it was something along those.
But I would assume that they would, if they were going as a band group, they would have like a group ticket price.
They got something that was, but was it more than if you and I were to go to catch the really good sales at Costco for like a 2-day, I don't know if it was
that cheap,
significantly cheaper than watching a deal at somewhere and getting that.
Well, because the deal is if you're going for one of those events where you're taking a dancer who is going to be in the parade and dancing on stage or performing or in a band or whatever, those moments, those amounts of time take away from your pleasure of the park. So you're paying this pretty hefty ticket price to then be sidelined for these performances. And not be able to use your ticket because you're doing those things. And I understand that that's what you're there for. That's the reason why you came. Sure. I get that. But maybe the ticket price should sort of reflect that a little better.
You would think.
Right.
But sadly, no.
Well, and especially now, right? I heard Disney raise their prices again. And like weekend tickets for like Thanksgiving are like $200+ for like a Friday or a Saturday or a Sunday.
Oof.
I was like, for 1 day, $200+. That's bonkers, dude.
Not shocking, but shocking because you would want to think that. Yeah. So they had instruction 1 day.
Okay.
That was like soup nuts. And then at the.
But that wasn't at the park, right?
That was not at the park. Yeah. It was at a
collegiate.
I think it was UC Long Beach.
See the word I used?
Collegiate.
Collegiate.
Wow, fancy.
I don't even know what it means.
No. I mean, yeah.
It could be college, like college and adjacent, as far as I know.
A proximity to an elementary school next to, within eyesight of a college.
Right. It was a park near an elementary school that you could. There was this college nearby.
I mean, it was an overpass. Let's just say. And then at the evening, once the instruction was done, they got unleashed on Downtown Disney.
Okay.
Until Downtown Disney was closed off, or not closed off, but shut down. Most of the shit got shut down. And then he went back, and then the next day, which was Friday, was an all day in the park.
What was the sponsored school? College collegiate?
I think it was UC Long Beach.
UC Long
or
Beach.
California State University Long Beach.
Oh, okay. So they came out to Anaheim to do this stuff.
Yes.
I see.
Yes.
I gotcha.
So then...
That's pretty cool.
So we went down early.
Yeah.
As parents. So Venus and I and Tracy, we left Wednesday.
Oh, that's crazy.
And then Thursday, rope drop. We were in Disneyland.
Oh, okay.
All Thursday.
With no Xander.
With no kids. Just doing...
That's awesome.
Right.
I didn't
so
know
it was
that.
just
That's
adults. It was just us adults doing whatever we wanted.
Yeah.
And eating, drinking, yellow cup.
And more drinking.
Hashtag yellow cuppers. And then we caught up with, let's see, Wednesday night. Thursday night, Piper came down from...
What's that drive?
It was about 2.5, 3 hours, I think, for her.
Okay. Down through Ventura.
Yeah, and she left... It was longer because traffic coming into us. Mm-hmm. It was longer for her. Mm-hmm. But she left, and she hit... I want to say she left near 5 and got into downtown Disney to the motel somewhere about, well, shit, I know exactly the time. It was right near 7:38.
Okay.
And
so 2.5 hours.
Yeah, what makes this funny is that, shit. Yes, that was Thursday. Wow, it was jam-packed full of time. So Piper that's right. Piper has a class late in the afternoon on Thursday. Piper has no classes Friday. So Piper's intention was to get her class, get some studying done, have her shit packed, get in her car, and she would hit some traffic on her way out of Santa Barbara, but it was going to be a blitz for her. We had dinner reservations at Din Tai Fung, downtown Disney. It's a dumpling place.
Yeah. Really good.
Shit.
All right.
Shit. Awesome.
All right.
So the problem with that was her reservations to this place. I think it's in the old ESPN Zone building.
Oh, okay.
Renovated to be this Asian place.
Yeah. So it's big.
It is huge.
All right.
That's what she said. So the reservation 7:45.
Oh, she was cutting it.
Yes.
She was cutting it close.
And I'm watching her find my and I'm getting... We were in the park. We were in Disneyland, and I'm looking at her time as we're getting closer to 5, 6 o'clock, and I'm like, oh man, this is gonna be...
It's not good.
This is gonna be close. And then I'm starting to think of how we're going to play this, because she had to go to the motel and park.
Oh, even tougher.
Right.
I mean, you could just park right there at downtown Disney.
Yes, but all of that would have been net new. It's at the end of the day for her.
Yeah.
And it wasn't something where she could do just a Target and then know exactly where to park. And so there was a whole bunch of firsts for her. And timing was going to be close.
Yeah.
So as we're walking around doing shit in Disneyland itself, I'm starting to look at the time away, and I kept getting conflicting time because my distance to Piper and the traffic was obviously being reported to me as me to her, but her to me, there was more traffic coming into Anaheim.
Yeah.
So she was probably 15 to 20 minutes longer than the timestamps that I'm getting from me to her, but we're getting close to 7 o'clock, and I'm looking at when she should be arriving, and I was like, okay, we need to leave, because if I want to meet her at the motel to give her the parking pass so she can park for free, no, we need to leave the park.
Yeah.
Because and Venus is like, oh, all right, well, we'll leave Tracy here, and then we'll both go to the motel, meet Piper, and head back.
Yeah.
And then good to go. But Venus, what was her? She got off like one ride on the like a people mover thing, and she's like, I fucking like zingered my calf.
Oh.
And I'm like, well, Venus has the reservation. I'm like, if
you go to the restaurant,
I'm like, why don't you just stay here? But she is in very much mom mode, and she really, really wanted to greet Piper like right out of the gate. And I'm like, I'm looking at timing.
Oh yeah.
I'm like,
absolutely.
This does nothing.
This sounds very familiar.
Right. I'm like, if we're late and Tracy and I are standing here at Din Tai Fung, we don't have the reservations. Like the whole mechanics of what needs to happen and who holds what as far as a person. I'm like, I would rather you're here. And plus, as it's getting closer to 7:15, I'm looking at my watch like, well, if I have to run, you can't. So how about you stay and I'll go to Piper Plus. Then I can see how long it takes me in a brisk walk to get to the motel. Mm-hmm. And then I can start working back time. Like, how close are we going to be? Or how late are we going to be?
So were you staying over on the side, like where Space Mountain, that side?
We were staying on what you, the exit of the ESPN zone. So it's the...
Oh, like on the Disneyland hotel side?
Yes, okay. Yes. Which is not... And there's like a Pixar hotel out that way. So it was out that way, out the...
Out to the far corner?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So, in a brisk walk, I made it back to the motel.
And those blocks are way longer than they look.
Yes. Yes.
Way longer.
So I make it back to the motel in roughly 10 minutes. So I'm like, all right, I have my baseline. Now it's about 7:35, and then I get a text I sent a text to Piper, like, I'm at the motel. You come to the motel, and we'll figure it out from there. And then I get
electric scooters.
Yes. Then if there were limes there, this would have been an easy. Then I get a text from Venus, and she's like, "I just got word from our daughter that she says she's willing to run."
Oh shit!
And I went, "Oh, it's gonna be fucking close." So I am actively watching Piper on Find My on the freeway.
Yeah.
And then getting off on Ball.
I think so.
Whatever it was.
Yeah.
Like the off ramp. I'm like, okay, I grab the pass. And I'm standing out on the street and like watching Find My. She's like down.
There she comes.
And the way to get to the motel where we were at, there's a light and a U-turn and a come back. So I'm watching. And I see her. There's the escape. Down at the light. I'm like, oh, fucking
time.
And then I see her flip the bitch, and she's in the wrong lane, but I'm standing out on the curb like, hi. You see your dad with I took my hat off, fucking bald head, like, and then she gets over lane, she pulls in, and I'm walking through the parking lot of the motel, and I'm just like jetway.
Over this way.
Park this way.
Yeah.
I got your tag.
Yeah.
She gets out. There's nothing. There's no hug. There's no like, hey,
let's go.
And I went, let's go. She puts her shit in the back of the trunk, shuts the door, and we're immediately like brisk walking and out the parking lot of the motel, down the street. And I went, so we're running? And she went, what? Are we really have to? And I went,
how much time did you have?
It was 7:45. We were already at reserve when she reservation time when she pulled into the parking lot, and I went,
we're late.
I was told you would run, and she was like, really? And I went, hey.
She's wearing high heels.
So she takes off, and I'm like, oh shit, fuck me.
We are running.
Here we go. I'm half joking, but half
like, can I just get an Uber?
God, fucking A. So we take off. I'm sweating.
Oh yeah.
When we get to Din Tai Fung. That was also let's see, that was Thursday night. Xander, they were in downtown Disney. And Xander was already eating, but Xander I think they had a 10 p.m. cutoff time. Mm-hmm. Xander really wanted to also catch Piper. He wanted to see his sister.
Sure.
He surprisingly, was very excited to at least see her at the first opportunity that he could.
Yeah.
And since they were mingling and eating in downtown Disney, he was sending things to Venus like, is she here? Is she here?
He was worried.
He was, because he was, whether or not he was going to have an opportunity before he had to get back on buses.
Yeah.
I'm telling Venus, like, we're actually running. We're jogging. And Piper the whole time, she's like, motherfuck, I can't even believe we're running.
That's funny.
We get to the security thing.
I would have fast walked.
It was pretty
I would have
close.
Unhooked the hips and just fast walked.
It was pretty close. Like, she wasn't. It was a light jog.
Yeah.
But it was enough.
Because from there, not too far to that building.
It was tough it was hard to gauge.
Because you're winding, those sidewalks are like winding around.
Yeah. There was really nobody there.
Yeah.
Could we have, they seem to be, well, I don't know the details. The graciousness as to how far they were allowing us to be a hair bit late.
Mm-hmm.
There were some tables open.
And you got to go through security.
So I didn't gather there was too much as far as pressure, like we're going to miss it kind of a thing.
Would they only seat you if you were all there or something?
I don't know.
Oh.
I just knew book it. Yeah. So we get to the the Disneyland Hotel side.
Yeah.
Security is much more professionally.
Yeah.
Nice gates. It's not.
And at that time of the day, there's not going to be a lot of people going.
There wasn't
through.
a lot.
Yeah.
So Piper only really had her car keys on her and a small
bong.
Yeah. A huge fucking crack pipe. Huge. A used one.
Right.
That I was smoking on the way there.
Right.
Like.
And condoms.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Diaphragm. We get to the scary. We walk right. There wasn't a line.
Right.
But she puts her purse and her car keys.
She's sweating.
And a little bit of sweat. And so she's in front. And the gentleman was really nice and cordial, but he looks at her car keys, and she has
a pocket knife.
No. You would think it's just as egregious. She has one of those. Damn it, I'm at a loss for the name, but it's like a rape whistle, like a personal deterrent. Like does a high pitched screech.
Okay.
If you're like a security device for a woman.
So that's a problem at security?
And it has like a blinking strobe or something.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm totally drawing a blank on the name of the thing. Anyway.
All right.
It's a personal security device.
Yeah.
And we
don't allow these.
Yeah. He's like, I can't allow this.
I mean, if you're smart, you just go, okay, and you act like you're going to take it back to the car, pitch it in the bushes where you'll remember it later, take it off the chain.
You would think. Yeah. He's like, I can't, you have to go put this back in your car. And I was half gauging because his tone wasn't like TSA type. I couldn't quite tell if he was serious until he's like, no, seriously, you can't take this into the park. And Piper was like, and I'm right behind Piper, and I said, we'll throw it away. You can keep it. I'll just buy her a new one. And he went, oh, did you hear that? And she was like, sure. She thought he was going through her stuff thinking there was something wrong with like the feminine hygiene products that she had or something.
Yeah.
But it was really the security device. And I went, you can keep it. We'll figure it out later. So he took it off the keychain and kept it. And then he's like, crazy. Where are you guys eating? We're like, I'm pointing. The security gate is right within view of Din Tai Fung. So I'm just like, we're eating right here.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, that's a great place. It's just around the corner. I'm like,
I know. We got to go.
Hey, man. Trying to get in.
I can't wait to sweat and eat.
Yeah. Hot mess. We proceed through. He keeps it.
Yeah.
And we go through.
That's so dumb.
It was a little bit silly.
I mean, I can understand. I've had pocket knives.
Sure.
The last when we flew to Portland, I had a screwdriver in my pocket that I forgot all about.
A screwdriver?
Yeah, I had a screwdriver. I don't forgot why I had the screwdriver to begin with.
Like a full size?
Yeah, a regular screwdriver went in my pocket, and it's so small. When I put my hands, I didn't feel it, and so I was like, we're like going through security, and I go, oh shit, I got this fucking screwdriver. I forgot all about it. I was using it to do something before we left.
Yeah.
And it went in my pocket and I just forgot about it. And it doesn't take up a lot of room, so it's like I didn't think about it.
Huh.
And so we got into security. I go, oh, I have this fucking screwdriver. So I just put it in the tray.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what to do with it. I'm not going to keep it in my pocket, so I just put it in the tray with my other stuff.
Yeah.
And then it went through the thing, and sure enough, it gets flagged, and I got to go fucking wait at the end, you know. And then they're like, "Well, they like a professional about it. Well, it's too long," and I'm like, "Yeah, it's fine. Like I just forgot I had it in my pocket.
Just add it to the bin, and I'll buy it on a bulk thing on
later
governmentdeals.com or
and
whatever."
It was one of my good Phillips screwdrivers. I was like, "Well, whatever."
Fuck. If someone needs a dad stocking stuffer, it's a screwdriver.
And that's
Christmas.
the second time I've done that, because the other time I had a pocket knife, like a little tiny Swiss Army knife, and they wouldn't let that go either. And so I'm like, well, see you later, Swiss Army knife.
Not important.
I'm not going back to the car to no.
Yeah.
I'm not. That's not happening.
We made it.
Yeah.
And then Venus, obviously, she had her
moment.
very special moment, and Tracy was with us. The other band mom was with us the entire trip.
Yeah,
and she was just like, you could tell as she and I had a conversation as Piper and Venus, and then had done like a moment. She's like, it's like there's a light switch thing.
Yeah,
she's like, Venus was very like a ball of anxiety, and you could see. Once Piper was there, it was.
Yep.
Xander had been waiting out on like this new, very nice public space thing with like fake grass that they've put in between some of the new shopping spaces there.
Mm-hmm.
That whole downtown Disney.
Yeah, I heard they wiped a bunch of it.
It's like very much overhauled.
Yeah.
A handful of new shops, some still under construction stuff. But it's very clean. There's a lot more community space, open space to just hang and chill.
Mm-hmm.
It was very clean. Xander was chilling in that space, and then with his friends because they had finished their dinner, and then had a moment to come in, and he and Piper had a good hug and like, hey, glad to see you kind of thing, and then he went about on his way. Dinner, you have been on here a number of times and recommended that dumpling place.
There's two of them. We have one here in Roseville called Yankee Dumpling, which is very good. And then there's
it's the longer, almost a short sentence something.
Something on the dumpling. The name escapes me. Yes.
So I really haven't been to a dumpling place here in the area, but you have recommended that place at least. Nothing but the dumpling. Far End Dumpling. There's
Journey to the Dumpling.
Yes.
Yeah. That place is really good.
So this place in downtown Disney was my first full-blown, this is what you're here for, dumpling place.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That experience was amazing.
Yeah.
The Tracy, who we were there with, she likes spices.
Mm.
Between the two of us, we got a couple spicy things, and then had this Din Tai Fung sauce that had some chili shit in it.
Yeah.
And we were it reminded me a lot of how I eat the Mikuni's sea steak. It has this sauce that they put some of the radish, the shredded radish in.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take some of the sauce that they accompany the seared tuna with, or with what they call sea steak, and I'll dip the rest of my sushi in this sauce. This hot chili sauce that came with one of the dumplings was so good. We were putting the rest of the dumplings in this chili sauce, the two of us.
So good.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
All of the dumplings, amazing.
Yeah.
And then for dessert, we had these chocolate steamed dumplings that were like, they looked like the xiaolong bao, so like the soup dumplings.
Yeah.
But it was like a melted chocolate sauce.
Yep.
And it came with this white dipping chocolate sauce.
That sounds good.
And I assure you,
they were delicious.
It was.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing. I cannot recommend, if you can get I don't know how my wife got this reservation. This place, apparently, from what I've read
hard
on
to get into.
Instagram, you can only get reservations on Yelp, or you can go in there and do like a waiting list, or you can go and try and sit at the bar.
Mm-hmm.
Huge shout out to my wife that found out how to get us or make sure we got reservations, because that place, I need to set aside anytime I'm ever in Anaheim or Disneyland again. I need to eat a dinner at that place. It was that good.
Yeah.
Man, if you like dumplings and you like man, the service was impeccable. It was one of the first places where as we left, I was actively hunting for a general manager so that I could tell him that our server was fucking amazing, because I've never eaten at a place. It's in Chinese.
I love going to a restaurant and having a server go above and beyond and totally blow your expectations.
Oh, yeah. My tip,
and then saying some shit to somebody.
My tip to that gentleman, call in.
Yeah.
COLLIN. If you ever have the...
Sounds like a white guy.
He was not.
Oh, okay.
He explained the menu. He explained the portion sizes. He explained how things would be staggered and come out. Mm-hmm. And then when we had our order ready, he read back the order and like the dishes that were going to be coming. He explained the experience.
That's nice.
To a bunch of white guys and white ladies who didn't necessarily know how this was going to go. Made the entire process very inviting.
I love
and
that.
Explained it. Man, super positive experience. I can't recommend it enough.
I just ate dinner and you're making me hungry now. Come on, man.
It was fantastic.
I love going to dumplings place. Like I said, we go to the Yankee dumplings here in Roseville.
Yeah.
And then they both are good in their own way.
Okay.
The Journey to the Dumpling place has Impossible dumplings for the girls.
Oh, fantastic.
So they enjoy going there because they can get Impossible stuff. But some of the menu items are similar, but they're both good at what they do, and I've had good experiences at both.
I'm not going to do that.
But I love, dumplings are great. We did have a dessert dumpling. There's another dumpling place right across the street from Yankee Dumpling, which is next to CarMax.
Mm-hmm.
Across the street where, I don't know what's over there. A couple other restaurants that are,
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, there's a little small dumpling place, and they had a dessert dumpling that was tremendous.
Venus and Tracy, maybe 2 weeks prior, went to a dumpling place out of Natomas that apparently has really good reviews. I believe there's also a new one in Natomas. The place that Venus and Tracy went to sounded like, as far as getting a seat, as soon as it opens, you're in a line. So I think there's also another one that has the same caliber of positive experiences, but I don't know if that's the one they went to. It was still a little bit fuzzy. Yeah. So I know that there are a couple, at least in the area, that have the type of word of mouth online, as well as people saying you should try. Man, and a food experience that I have yet to, that I need to get more into. Fuck, man, it was amazing.
Yeah, and it's cool to learn like different, like you've never had it.
Oh yeah,
and you're like, I don't even know what the hell I'm ordering.
We got some like Venus and Tracy from the experience that they had here in Natomas had an idea of a couple dumplings that they knew they would like, and that got us
close-ish
3 or 4 of the items that we ordered.
Yeah.
But then Tracy was like, well, let's get one of these other ones. We got one with fucking kimchi in it. And she didn't know. I'm like, it's like a fermented Asian sauerkraut.
Yeah.
Spicy.
Yeah.
And she's like, we should get like a veggie one and let's get that with that. Okay.
Yeah.
So we were getting things certainly that not even she had at the one dumpling experience that I think that they had.
Did you have way too much food? Did you order way too much food?
No.
Because that's what happens to us.
I think as he read us back the amount of stuff that we were ordering, I think he maybe thought we had over ordered.
Yeah.
Every single fucking dumpling polished.
Nice.
And we got to dessert. And it was like, does anyone have room for dessert? Ooh. And I said, well, I'll look at the menu. And he's like, well, I think as soon as he got out chocolate dumpling, I said yes. And then he said, and it can come with a white, yes.
Did you go like this?
Just
to order it,
yes.
Sir.
We'll take that. He didn't even bring us the menu. He just like over memory knew the 2, and then the white sauce was extra up. I'm like, if he's recommending it, fuck it, send it. Yep, put that on the thing. And we'll
you know what the white sauce was?
Well, if I'm telling you,
the cream of some young guy.
Yeah, gladly, it was that good. If that's what the secret sauce is. Yeah,
he's all it's extra because I got to work on it.
Right. The zipper's not even up yet. You sure? I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. Refractory fix it. Put it back in there. Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Nice.
The other shocking experience.
Yeah. Was the electrocution.
We were going into, that was going into a holiday weekend. Right? It was Veterans Day.
Well,
Veterans Day.
Holiday Tuesday, which is fucking weird.
But I was, what's the park going to look like? Would people stretch?
You didn't see my message to you, but I asked you how busy the park was, and then you just fucking ghosted me.
It might have been the yellow cuppings.
Well, because the only reason why I was wondering is because I keep seeing TikToks of people being like, we're at Disneyland and it's like dead.
Yes, that is my experience.
Really?
If I were to tell you what was the busiest day of the Thursday and the Friday that we were there, it was Thursday.
Oh,
which is
weird.
Shocking to me.
Well, do you think it's because the prices are higher on Friday and Saturday and Sunday?
I don't know.
People probably, I assume it's people going because it's cheaper.
I had all kinds of internalized theories about what it is. If I, as a middle class person, in the middle of a current government shutdown and a whole bunch of layoffs are happening in a number of things, like I could come up with all kinds of
flights are all fucked up,
economic reasons why it might be
the government hates you,
right? Inflation and. I could come up with all kinds of reasons, or ticket price, it all on being on Disney. Fuck if I know. But as far as what looked like an opportunity for typical vacationers to leverage a long potential weekend before Thanksgiving, it was there. I mean, we rope dropped both days, and we were within maybe 5 to 10 people of the front of the line, and we got up early to do it, but we weren't like hustle and bustle. And then if you were to turn around and look, like how many people are behind us on a rope drop day?
Hardly anybody.
It was not packed. It was not packed. Rides that you would expect. Cars specifically, or Rise of the Resistance, where you're like struggling to figure out
3-hour waits.
there were a number of times on Friday where Cars was 30 minutes. A number of times where it was under an hour. Same for Rise.
Did you do Lightning Lane stuff, or did you say fuck that?
Yes, Piper. Venus got us Lightning Lane stuff, but they juggled a number of stuff that it wasn't really a problem.
Yeah.
We never rode Cars, but we Lightning Laned a couple of the other things. Guardians of the Galaxy, Spider-Man a couple times, Indiana Jones. We rope dropped to the Friday morning and made beeline for Rise, which was the only time we rode it. But Xander had no access to Lightning Lane, and Xander caught Rise middle of the day Friday. So there were ways on some of the biggest
tickets,
to get on, and that to me, having been there,
says something.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Food waits not all that long. We sat down pretty much, but it wasn't. It also wasn't packed. Like the walking from A to B,
Main Street or
right,
the hub was not
there were
packed.
Benches on Main Street that were readily available.
Yeah.
Like Tracy and I had a conversation like, you could not do this on a Friday. Yeah. They mobile ordered us coffee shit at Jolly Holiday right there on Main Street.
Yeah.
And while they were waiting heading up to get the mobile order, I sat down without struggling to find a seat.
Yeah.
On a bench on Main Street, like it was 9 p.m. or not 9 p.m. Like it was a Monday or Tuesday.
Right.
Like it was not packed. This was a Thursday and a Friday, both days.
That's when it's truly the happiest place on earth.
Yes.
Because we have been at Disneyland when it's like you're walking down Main Street or trying to get to like Tomorrowland or something, and you're like in a group and you're just shuffling through like, let's go.
This was not that.
Yeah, I hate that.
And to experience the lack of people on a Friday, it felt weird. Like what's up? Like, what are we missing?
Well, like I said, we were just talking about this like a week or so ago, and I think it's probably a big combination of all kinds of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The government shut down with flights and all that stuff being sketchy, inflation, Disney changing their ticket prices for the weekends.
Sure.
Plus, usually my experience with Disneyland is that like before a major holiday like Thanksgiving, the park usually gets slow, and then when like Thanksgiving rolls up, it gets busy.
Yeah.
So everyone's sort of like planning their trips for Thanksgiving time, and that's when it gets really packed. But the week or so before a big holiday like that, it'll be quiet. And that happens too.
And that I mean, if that pattern is true, then it works out. Like my experience was 100% that. It was having been there a number of times when it was you feel like a sardine in a sardine can, and there's just too many people here.
There's so many people where you in your mind you're like, I know I'm never going to get a bench seat anywhere. I know I'm not going to have a decent place to sit at a fucking parade. Or what I'm going to be standing if I don't get there 40 minutes early to sit on the curb or whatever.
Yeah,
I'm screwed.
Yeah,
and when you have moments at Disneyland when the park's quieter, things are easy.
Yeah,
it just makes it that much better.
Yes, it was a fantastic. It was my first time eating at the restaurant that's in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, the Blue Bayou.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'd never.
Oh, that place is cool.
Yeah. I'm like, Tracy and Venus have both eaten there before.
Okay.
But it was always one of those things. Like, I had never really paid attention
to the fact that that's a real restaurant.
There was a real restaurant.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, we should. I'm like, fuck it, sure.
The Blue Bayou's cool.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah.
And then
it's pricey, but it's cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You can't really see like you can see the back end of that first when you're first getting on the boat.
Yeah.
And so it's like, oh, yeah, I could see a boat every once in a while.
You can hear a little splash.
Yeah, but you know.
And you see the little like fireflies flicking around.
I'm like, oh, this is fucking cool.
You
We
hear
ate
frogs and shit.
That was good experience. The dinner we had with both kids was Xander's pick. We ate at Tiana's, so like that New Orleans place.
Okay.
Which I have eaten at there before. So we got a bookend with both kids, Tracy, Venus, and I, to, hey, fucking the last high school doodad. I don't think too much weight was given to it, and I'll be honest, I probably didn't focus on it as much as I thought I would.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, last hurrah thing.
You were in it, not worrying about it.
I was in
That's
it and not worrying.
What you want to be
right.
doing.
And it didn't feel, I guess maybe it didn't feel right to put the weight on it. It was just a good opportunity. Piper came down really fast.
Yeah.
Spent a day. And Xander pretty much did his own thing on Friday in the park with his crew and met us for dinner and then went about his way. But we had the day with Piper, you know, and Tracy to do shit. I didn't eat my weight in churros. The one churro I had was the Dubai chocolate one.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. It was really amazing.
Yeah.
But I tried a whole bunch of the booze. I think every time Tracy had a drink, bought a drink. I bought a drink too. Like, I don't want her to be drinking alone.
Right.
Fucking fantastic.
That reminds me of the birthday trip we did with Melly.
Yeah.
That would have been 21 when she turned 21.
Yeah.
That was one of the best trips to do. It was just the four of us.
Yeah.
It was like in between, like they didn't have fast passes. There was no lightning lane at the time. So you just literally had to get in line. And it was the best trip.
Yeah.
The lines went quick. We got to do all the stuff we wanted. Like no one was mad or upset about anything. Like from that regard, like, you know, it doesn't seem like it always is the case where like people get upset about something, or we didn't have any of that. It was just a really good trip. And I worry about the next time we go that it won't be like that or whatever.
Yeah.
But just having the four of us go to Disneyland and enjoy it and have a great time and have it be a special moment was great.
Yeah, we ordered booze, drinks from Pim's, and then had Piper and Venus go pick it up so that she got carded to pick it up.
Yeah.
And we had her just 21 all yellow cup drinking booze with your daughter for the first time in Disneyland was like bink, achievement unlocked dad mode. It's funny because it's like your kid is there drinking booze with you in Disneyland of all places.
Yeah. Did you guys get to go to the or did you go before the Star Wars pub, whatever it's called?
No. I have been before. Okay. Olga's Cantina.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah. They changed that where you can't do reservations for that anymore.
Oh, okay.
You walk up, put your name in line.
And you have to wait.
And you take the rotation. Yeah. I would have really loved to have done that, but that was Thursday, and we were making hot laps for things that we could knock out and standing, and that was in the evening. I think when we crossed into Disneyland, that was the evening and Thursday. We're like, if we're stuck at standing in line, I may not be able to beeline it back to get Piper.
If you had reservations, that'd be one thing.
Oh yeah,
but I mean, even with reservations, you would have waited too. But
right,
you know,
I would have loved to because I was like, well, if I get in there, I'm buying whatever commemorative knick-knack club mug, whatever the fuck cup.
Yeah.
But didn't have. I ended up with Pim's beaker from our drinks.
Nice.
But we didn't make it in there. Didn't buy much of anything. I'm still pining for the one day when I walk into an Avengers store or a Star Wars store and I see a shit ton of adult merch that I have to buy because I'll be that guy.
Did you ever look at the Disney store in downtown Disney?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That was it too. And it could be that they were in transition because we were in the week. This week, was it tonight or tomorrow or the tail end of this week is the official cutover to Christmas.
Oh.
There were Christmas decorations and some Christmas merch, but there was no Christmas tree in Disneyland. There was a Christmas tree in California Disney.
Oh, wow.
But they weren't
really pushing it.
So what that translated to in a bunch of the stores...
It was like partial...
there was a lot of open floor space.
Oh.
I remember we went to the merchandise...
You're in like Christmas transition, essentially.
So I had a hard time explaining that too, because there was the merch store that's at the very end behind Pooh's Corner.
Yeah.
It's like tucked back in there.
Yep.
The last time we were there, I bought a puffy bomber jacket type of thing, and I remember trying to pull this thing off the hanger, and it's like
tight.
It's tight, like racks of shit all over, and you're kind of like, you're always shoulder touching something.
Yeah.
And I'm not exceptionally broad-shouldered, but there was racks of stuff, merch all over the place, and you walked into this store on Friday, and
you could roll a bowling ball through it.
you could tap dance. You could hold a small dance show inside some of these stores, and it wasn't just that one. The Emporium at the main front there at Disneyland proper, a bunch of the stores across the board had an odd amount of floor space that I know is usually jam-packed with shit.
They're probably transitioning into like warm clothes.
Well, sure,
jackets and sweatshirts.
I'm sure my wife will notice some of the content creators that she follows in the next week or so. They're holding up cameras, and you'll be able to see. Is that normal? Were we just in a cutoff of holiday stuff versus the Halloween stuff? I don't know, but it was also another thing that well, where's all the merch at? Like, if you were a merch person,
you would have been disappointed.
You would have been like, well, where's all the stuff at?
Yeah.
Which may lend credence to your thing, that lull between maybe holidays or even the summer to winter cutover as far as decor goes. This was the week where you would not find a whole bunch of shit.
Well, because you go to Lowe's or the Galleria and go to like Macy's or whatever, and they're always like a season out.
Yes.
So it's like, even though it's like closing it, it's wintertime and it's still cold, they're starting to sell tank tops and shorts, getting geared up for summer or whatever.
Right.
And Disneyland's not like that. They tend to cater towards the season that it is, because you might come and be cold.
Yeah.
And you want to buy a sweatshirt to be warm, or a jacket or something. So they tend to sell the merch that they are in for the season.
Yeah.
That's just my experience with
There was a Tracy was like self-shopping for something in California Disney, I think. And we were, I can't remember why we had separated, but it was just for, half an hour or so. And for Tracy, this was for her daughters are almost like self-contained at this point. And usually she does Girl Scouts and she's gone with the girls or whatnot. But it was one of the first times she had been, for the most part, like untethered also from responsibility.
Yeah.
And she was coming back through California Disney, and she was like, there was just this moment where I got to just like a moment of clarity, like almost like things slowed down as she got to enjoy. It was just about her. It was my moment to just look and see and enjoy the thing.
Yeah.
Like as she was like,
and not like doting on somebody.
Right.
Yeah.
Managing or
Yeah.
policing or curating.
Yeah.
It was just about her. And I think we were,
It's different.
she was telling it that when we were at dinner at Tiana's. And it was nice for her to have that experience as just like a stress reliever. She got to have like a quiet moment to herself. So as soon as we get done with dinner, Xander being, they have to have a student or a partner with them. They can't wander the park alone. So Xander's crew was in California Disney doing circle runs on Grizzly, the Rapids one. So I had to schlep him back through the park, no big deal, back to California Disney and drop him off with the homies. And there was this moment in my head where I'm listening to Tracy talk about at dinner, 45 minutes earlier about, so I drop him off and now I'm wandering back through California Disney by myself. I'm walking past Soarin' and you get to that central area where there was a tree and some Christmas decorations. For me personally, I enjoy the winterization of Disneyland.
Yep.
I enjoy winter and the snow and the stuff that we put to talk about. There was that moment where, well, I'm alone, and this is pretty, and it was just holy shit! I'm not surrounded. Plus, it wasn't packed, so there's not me having to worry about dodging a whole bunch of people
or stopping in someone's way.
Oh shit! I'm gonna get run over by a stroller.
Yeah.
For a moment, I got to turn off the dodge, here, there, chaos, and just enjoy
the moment. Yeah.
The moment. And it allowed me to walk at a non-brisk pace. I wasn't really hurrying to get from A to B. I was going to meet the girls, Piper and Venus, in downtown Disney at the Starbucks. But I was ahead of them, so I got to move. I was just walking, and I was just enjoying the moment.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't think you would be able to find that in a public space that big with that many people, but at the same time, I did, and it was cool.
And also, as a married person with kids, you would have been hard-pressed to... You wouldn't have been able to prepare yourself for that moment coming to you.
Yeah.
You've been to Disneyland countless times with your kids and your wife.
Mm-hmm.
That's a thing. That guy wouldn't have ever guessed that you would have had that moment now.
No.
And you probably wouldn't even have guessed. You probably would think that you would be sad or lonely or bummed about the fact that you're kind of on your own. But really, you sort of relish the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, this is kind of cool. It's just me, and I can enjoy this thing for the moment.
That is 100% exactly what that was. And, it was like, oh, well, your wife wasn't there. And in that moment, it was okay.
Right. You're going to meet them.
Right. She's not gone.
Yeah.
But there was a moment where I took an indulgence for myself, and it felt very... I enjoyed the moment. It was just a walk. I was just a dude, a happy guy, a happy father, a happy husband, a happy friend, walking through California Disney, enjoying the moment.
Yeah.
It was cool. It was good stuff.
Yeah. And we have that same transition happening with the Melly move.
Yeah.
So that's happening this weekend. Oh.
Yeah.
So, So everything's getting prepped for moving.
Yeah.
And then we move her to Monterey. It's bonkers. I don't think I've fully wrapped my head around the fact that she's going to be gone.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's not like before. it's always been like, oh, we're taking her to college.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she's just at grad school.
Mm-hmm.
Or she's at an internship.
Mm-hmm.
There was the overriding idea that she was coming back for sure.
Right.
She's going for livings.
Yeah.
This is her apartment we're moving her to. This is her career.
Yeah.
That she's starting next Monday. Her start date is Monday. The bummer for her is that she has to drive from Monterey to like the San Jose, like Mountain View area for her onboarding for the VA before.
Oh.
So she has to drive like an hour and a half into the Silicon Valley for her onboarding. But her first day is Monday.
Wow.
I know. And that's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And
do you see in your future a lot of long weekends visiting, or Shan like going down there?
We talk about going down. I mean, we already have a plan to go down Thanksgiving week.
Yeah.
Because it's her birthday.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna go down for her birthday and then spend Thanksgiving with her and come home.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, we already kind of have that. And then also help her kind of get settled because it's going to be a whirlwind. We're going to like drive down Saturday, unload all of our shit into this new place, try and get as much stuff set up as we can through Sunday, and then leave Sunday and come home.
Right.
And then go back down. Is it the next weekend, I want to say? I don't remember exactly what the date. I don't think it's 2 weeks. I think it's 1 week. And then go down for Thanksgiving for her birthday and Thanksgiving. And then help her get set up as much as possible.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll actually be working. And we're going to stay in her place. We're like, we're not getting a hotel.
Oh.
So we're just going to like sleep on an air mattress or something for the week.
Nice.
And help her get set up and do shit.
I think Venus saw
something
I didn't know. She had a lot of those high school monster girl dolls. Monster High or something.
Yeah.
Like Venus is like showing me the Instagram reel, and I'm like, who's that? She's like, this is Melly stuff. I'm like, I thought it was just Squish.
No,
Monster High.
Yeah, Monster High.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. So she buys like cheap Monster High dolls that need rehabbing, essentially.
Oh, okay.
And then she cleans them. Like kids will fucking write on them or whatever, paint on their faces or fuck up their hair. She completely goes through them. She has a whole process.
Wow.
Oh yeah,
she's a doll restoration service.
Yeah, she restores them and does their hair and like fixes their hair, like completely fixes their hair.
Oh wow,
it's a whole thing, and she loves doing that. And
does she turn them back out into Facebook Marketplace or something, or she?
I think it's a collection for.
Oh, okay.
And so there's certain generations of dolls that she wants to get because they're more rare, and there's like one doll that she got that's $275 or something, like
Holy
to
shit.
buy one that's in decent shape, and
Wow.
she got this one and restored it, and it's like looks brand new, and she could probably sell it for $300.
Wow.
But it's her collection. But this is also one of the million things that she collects in the house that's in my house.
Is she taking those things with her?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Second office room.
Oh, yeah. I'll be moving into that will be happening. Yeah. I mean, it's bittersweet, right? It's like, if she had to come home and live at home, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
She's also got a career now, and she'll have a paycheck. So if she had to come home, like if she moved to the VA in Sacramento, for instance, and she didn't necessarily have a spot to move to and needed some time, fine, you can move in the house, but you're going to get a storage unit.
Oh, yeah.
That's how that's going to play out.
Does she have that much space to take her Squish and these dolls? Is that a feasible thing, or is she just taking stuff or storing it from her room?
The apartment that she's got is decent size.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's got storage and stuff, and it's the biggest place that we looked at.
Okay.
It's not huge. It's a 1-bedroom, but it's got storage and like room for her to display her stuff and take her stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, it's going. Pretty much all of it's going.
Wow.
So yeah, it's crazy. It's bittersweet. It's bitter because she's leaving, and that's hard.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also finally I can utilize my home and not have it be. This sounds terrible. The hoarder house.
Collectors. We call them collectors.
Yeah, and I'm not knocking her. She's into what she's into.
I mean, it could be crack.
But the problem is that it affects everybody that lives there. Because I don't want to spend money on a friggin' storage unit to store her stuff.
Is she excited? Or is she like...
I think it's both.
Is it?
For sure. She's excited because the area she's living in is fucking awesome. Monterey is cool.
Yes.
So she's stoked about that. She's really excited to learn about the area and like be able to go to the beach, and she loves that stuff.
Nice.
But also she knows it's the beginning of her working career.
Welcome to
as
the
an
reals.
adult. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, she's nervous because she'll be, 3.5, 4 hours away by car.
Yeah.
It's not a quick jaunt.
No.
But it's doable.
Is your wife getting like, how's she doing? Buying discount gas cards? Getting ready to, I need new tires on the...
She, I think she's similar to Melanie.
Yeah.
They're thick as thieves.
I was going to say, because they're peas in a pod.
Yeah.
So, when Melly's in Oregon, that's a bridge too far. But, But when you're 3.5 hours, that's a weekend trip, and I can sleep on a mattress.
Exactly.
So
it's palatable from that standpoint.
Sure.
Knowing that we can go to Monterey and sleep on an air mattress.
Yeah.
And it doesn't cost us anything, and we can hang out with our daughter.
Right.
But also she is far away, and they do tons of stuff. Like I'm sitting there working, and they're like, "Oh, we're going to blah blah," But you want a Dutch Bros? We're going to Dutch, kind of stuff. So they do this kind of thing all the time. It's like my wife's like suddenly going to go, to a grinding stop.
Yeah.
For that stuff, and so that's tough. That's hard. And right now she doesn't have a job until she starts Monday. So she's home.
Right.
So I'm working, and then we have these conversations. So it's like, even for me, it will be hard, but I don't take it as hard as Shannon. I think I internalize it more, compartmentalize it or something. I don't know. Shan, I think leading up to it, Shan gets stressed out about the move and making sure the move goes smooth, and like making sure all the stuff is ready to go into the trailer, blah blah blah. And there's a lot going on. I'm not gonna lie. It's a bunch of stuff. But
it's interesting because this was the first time we'd seen Piper since whatever we dropped her off.
Yeah, in September.
Venus was outwardly excited to see, but it was very apparent once she was in the room how excited how important it was
for sure
to see. Like I said, when Piper pulled in, there was she parked and we were off and running, and it wasn't until after dinner where we stepped outside because I think Venus and Tracy were slow rolling something. I can't remember. So Piper and I were waiting outside for everyone else to come out of the restaurant. And then I got my hug, and we made an NPC joke. She's like, "I have so many spoons to sell you," because that's what NPCs do. They take your trash and you're selling things. So there's the NPC joke.
Yeah.
The merchant that takes all of your wares that buys your trash loot is still a running joke between the two of us. So we had our hug, and she's like, I have so many spoons to sell you, Dad. And it's a parent thing.
Yeah.
That's to be able to share those moments with your kids is, man, that hurts, but it feels good to know that there's that kind of loving relationship between your kids.
Mm-hmm.
And not every parent and not every child has those relationships with the other person. I'm very grateful.
Yeah.
I'm very grateful that the people I've surrounded myself with also give those kinds of relationships to their kids.
Yeah.
My immediate circle of people, I would say all of their children have very positive experiences with their parents. And even from some of the things that I hear from Piper and her dorm mates in her own dorm room,
not all kids have that kind of experience. Yeah.
And so there's this weird place where I think perhaps Xander and even Piper have to temper their expectations and conversations that they have with some of the new people that they're meeting and some of the new places that they're at.
Oh, yeah.
Where their presumption of what a nuclear family is and the relationships you have with your parents is like it's almost so positive. It's like a Mary Poppins type of thing. It's like so saccharine. Like there's no way that actually happens. It's almost fairy tale like.
It's more rare than it is not.
Right.
You know?
And even some of the conversations I had with Tracy coming and going as we were coming from Disneyland and going there, you would think to not have to. It's so rare that it's okay. I have to gate some of how this experience is because not everyone gets to have this. So I don't want to close off some conversations because you think
everyone has it. And they don't.
Right.
And they don't.
So it's almost like, hey, I'll just kind of trickle this out and I'll wait to hear your experience because if I were to tell you about what mine is, you may be off-puttish because you think everything's perfect for me. And I would rather hear your story than make you think or wall off like, well, you can't, you don't.
Fuck, I can't live up to that shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
The good news is from my experience, what you're in right now, this is the toughest part. It gets better. It gets easier. Because I think what this college experience is, it's not just for the kid, it's for you too.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
So it helps you grow into an adult space with your kid as they become more independent. And then they graduate college, not high school, but college. And then they go do things in the world. And that's where we're at, right? We're at that moment where the girl is a doctor and now she's got a fucking doctor job.
Right.
And she's moving to Monterey.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's, her goal is to come back to Sacramento. But I'm like, you may find that you don't want to leave Monterey.
Those stepping stones may keep you in a different place.
Monterey is fucking awesome area. You may never want to fucking leave there. She goes, yeah, I've thought about that. And you're like, oh, that's tough. You know what I mean?
Right.
But it also, like, we've been through this now for 7 years. So it's like that moment, you knew it was coming.
Right.
We've been through these go away and come backs and go away and come backs. It just prepares you for it.
Right. Yeah. And your son is doing it in a different way.
Right.
Right. He's parent mode.
Yeah, we haven't talked about this.
Husband mode.
We haven't talked about this. His wife is pregnant. They're expecting a boy.
He is doing it in a different way.
Yeah.
You're like,
this is big news. Like, I haven't talked about it because they got pregnant in the summertime, and they lost the baby. And it was one of those moments where it really fucking sucked. But we were very hesitant at first to tell anybody. But they were telling everybody, and that's fine. They're excited about it.
Sure.
But they ended up losing the baby, which is really hard. We're in a better spot now from the fetal growth standpoint, where they're past the first trimester. They've got ultrasounds. Everything looks good. So they made an announcement on Facebook. I don't know if you saw that.
No.
Nicole did. So it's out there. Like, everyone knows now. Like, it's a real announcement, and it's in the time frame that you would expect to tell people, because now you're past the shit part, or where it could go sideways.
Yes.
But yeah, so I've got one going to Monterey, and another one we're expecting a baby grandson.
Right.
To come.
And they're it's adulting on two different paths.
Yes.
Right. Just because you're not in school with a degree or a doctor,
right,
doesn't mean you're not adulting in your own way. He's
sure.
He's just done it his own way.
Yeah.
Fucking, you don't have to be married.
He lives down the street.
Yeah. It's not in a van, and it's not down by the river.
Well, I mean, it's just a little different with him because he lives right down the street. We can see him anytime.
Right.
Melanie is...
I pee over his fence all the time.
Yeah.
He doesn't even know. Hashtag just kidding.
Melly won't be around. That's the tough part, is she's done the thing to get where she wanted to go, and that is taking her out of town, which is hard. So that's and she really, like I said, the goal for her at this point is to come back to Sacramento and work for the VA here. And then she'll be in the area. She can live in Roseville or wherever she wants to go.
Right.
But like I said, she may find that she doesn't want to leave Monterey.
Right.
And I would totally get that.
Yeah.
I would totally get that. So yeah, we're seeing it too. I mean, we're still seeing it. We're in different spots. You're just like a couple years behind where, and it's, I can only tell you what my experience is from you get this, like, oh, they come home for summer, and it's like, and then it becomes sort of routine for a couple years, and then all of a sudden they graduate, and like, what's the next step? Well, is it grad school? Is it this? Are you going for a job? And where is that taking you? Can you only find a job in Stockton or, the Bay Area or whatever? Hopefully it's in town, and you want to be in town because we're here or whatever it is.
Right.
And that's all you could hope for.
Yeah.
And she did. She really tried to stay here. There weren't any positions for her here.
Well, shit. That's a responsible adult decision all on its own.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
How do I leverage everything that I've been doing up until this point in the right way? And some of these trade-offs are distance from other things that are important to me. Can I make that work? Will I make that work? Well, then, here we go. You push the throttle and you do the thing. What?
Are you drinking sourdough starter? What is...
No. I mean, that's what it's turned into.
That's what it looks like.
These are experiments.
Okay.
It was, I was trying
sourdough vodka?
Yeah. Well, no, it's only coffee. The Black Calf from Docking Bay 7 and Galaxy's Edge.
Okay.
Has a cream cheese foam thing on top of cold brew coffee.
Uh-huh.
And in an experiment to see...
You wanted to see if you could make it.
How much I could froth cream cheese stuff.
Okay.
Outside of just whisking the shit out of it.
Yeah.
I put it in a whipping cream nitro.
Yeah.
It did very well for a moment, but then there's so much fat in the cream cheese that the moment
it broke down.
It breaks down real fast. So that's what the curdled
it
mess.
Looks like I said, a sourdough starter.
It's
You're getting
hot
made
mess.
To make some bread.
Yeah, it's stuck to the walls of that shit, which only makes me regret what happens later. But I did make the first iteration 2 days back was a lot closer, but it was just like whisk.
Yeah,
shit.
that's hard. That's what she said.
Yeah. The cold foam part, or the whipped cream cheese foam stuff.
Yeah.
Work in progress.
Cream cheese foam.
Right.
Do you add something to it? Like cream or something?
So I added some vanilla mascarpone and pre-existing whipped cream cheese, vanilla syrup.
So it is literally cream cheese that you're whipping.
Yes.
So you're not adding anything to it beside like half and half or
you
cream.
add half. Yes.
You add half and half to the cream cheese.
Some
and then
recipes have half and half and milk, and
Okay.
some use heavy cream and milk because you need it a little bit more
liquidy
fluid to sit on top. That's why it's like a froth.
Mm.
It's probably a froth and not so much a foam.
Mm.
And then the cold,
and that's why they're really bad for you, because it's
right. Absolutely,
it's cream cheese and half and half.
You dust it with Cocoa Puffs, dude. There's nothing healthy about this thing at all.
Right.
But it's close. And I told Tracy and Venus, like, because our last band championships are on Saturday at Lincoln down in Stockton-ish. Lincoln High School in Stockton-ish. I'm like, I'm going to try and bring enough stuff to make the black calves while we're on location at this last band thing.
Wear your flak jacket.
Right. Yeah. Put on the bulletproof
You're
vest.
going to a high school.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck. Here we go.
You need your flak jacket and bubble wrap your car.
Right. Yeah. Take Zorb balls.
People just
Kevlar'd.
4-lane change.
Yeah. Pop, pop,
right
pop,
in front of you.
Yeah. Yeah. All the things.
Yeah.
We are certainly at time, sir.
All right. Very good.
I'll tell you about the hard to find Disney hats that are now a thing in my household next week.
All right.
No, we won't.
Is it next week? Well, real quick.
No. Are you gone? Is it next week you're gone?
You don't know. I don't know.
Thanksgiving isn't next week.
Okay. No, it's next. Yeah, we have next week.
Okay.
And then the week after is, so
Right.
we have, okay. Yeah.
That's all I'll say then.
So the 26th. Plan now, people. The 26th, we will not have a show.
Right. Just make
Today is the 12th.
Thanksgiving stuff.
Today is the 12th. We have a show next week on the 19th.
Right.
Okay. Then we'll have another now scheduled break.
Yes. Known to you. It's not our fault if you come clicking and you don't find it.
Yeah. Sorry about it in advance.
Right.
But no show on the 26th, and then back at it on the 3rd.
Right. If push comes to shove, if you're just an audio listener, you could fill the gap by watching our ugly asses on a YouTube. Right.
I'm smiling at the camera right now.
Right.
For those of you just listening to the podcast,
yeah, there's a grin.
I'm trying to break the lens.
Right. You could see the heavy glares off my bald head. You could see the exquisite Sad Dads Club podcast studio.
You can see the heavy glares off my balls.
Right. Hashtag not a sponsor as well.
My balls. Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor.
Actually, they are.
Right. Both our balls are heavy sponsors.
All right.
On that note, you should wash your ass.
Wash your hands.
Return the cart.
Check your oil, Tony.
Stay up to date on your shots.
Make the call if you need to.
Register to vote and vote, please.
Do the kindness.
Pick up a broom. Wear a helmet. We'll catch you next week.
Thanks for listening, everybody.
Bye.